Good morning. It's October 7, 2020, and this morning we're going to talk about seasonality. And we have over here DraftKings. DraftKings for this morning expect to open almost $5 on the opening down. And we're going to check on different seasonalities of different stock. And what happened is that traders and investors, when they're going to buy the stock, they should check on the seasonality to see if that is a good month to buy the particular stock, how will it perform, and the performance on the stock for that particular month of the year. So with that, we're going to look at DraftKings. We're looking at DraftKings here. We're looking for 2 years here. And what really happened is that DraftKings do not perform that well in September and October. 50% of the time, as we can see right here, it goes down 0.0%. But 50%, what we're saying is that it opened higher than the previous day. So 50% of the time do that. The other 50% of the time it don't. So you just get about 33% on September and so on, and 50% here. Yet in December, it goes up 50% of the time. I mean, it goes 100% of the time. I'm sorry, correction. So you can tell over here that this is 100, and it goes up 6.5% within that month, and 100 for every day of trade, it opened higher than the previous day. In August, does the same. In May and April, in February and January, and then you notice that in March it don't perform well. November, next month it won't do that good, especially this year we got election and so on. So we can tell that since they are gaming in the gaming industry for sports betting, they're going to perform better on the months that we had football games and those other activities on it. On the other side, we got over here Facebook, and you can tell that Facebook is a 5-year deal, and Facebook had tendency to go up 100% of the time on the month of April, but it don't do too good on September. In October, only do about 60%, and November and December, Facebook it only has tendency to open higher than the previous day 25% of the time. So if we're going to invest or buy or trade Facebook, and we want to know how well it's going to perform next day, April is the best month. It goes up 100% of the time from the previous opening. So the overtime it actually close higher than the open. So that's what it does. So it has tendency that when it open in the morning, it's going to close higher. We don't know why, how much, but we know that it does that on the month of April about 100% of the time. On the next one, we're going to check VNT, pharmaceutical company. And notice about this. This is very interesting because it always open in the last year, in the last 2 years, it always has open most every month, 100% of the time. It always open it closer, higher than what it opened. And it sure does. It has shown in October. This month, it had gone up in the last 2 days or 3 days, and this week had gone up something like $20. People are making a killing with this stock, and if they remain in there buying options or buying the stock and trading, they got good opportunity to make. However, you don't want to do that in August, and you don't want to do it in April. So as you can see now, it's obvious that each stock behave different on different months of the year. This is for 5 years over here, and this is for Apple. And Apple don't do too good in October. It goes up. It closed higher at the open of the day by 60%. But lately, Apple don't going anywhere for the last 2 months, even with the split. But in July, it performed very well. It closed higher that it opened 100% of the time. For the last 5 years, he had done that. So it's good to know about that because you don't want to be buying a stock that you think you'll make some money when it don't want to perform. Right here, we got Advanced Micro Device. It does the same thing, 100% in July. But in September, it barely go up, close higher than what it opened, only 20% of the time. So it's not a good month for that. Even so, it's been going. This is a stock that we've been following when it was $11 and it heading to 90. So it have a better month that it actually the statistics shows. And last, we're going to have here the stock in the market at the as of yesterday. This is how we ended yesterday, and today we expected to open about 300 up. So politics and comment from the politicians turn the market around, like I always say. So with that, we can say that that's about all for this. But seasonality is very important. You should consider anytime you buy a stock to check how well it's going to perform for that particular month at month that you're planning to trade. So you buy it in October, uh, like this morning, try to check, find the seasonality to make sure that the stock that you're dealing with, you got a good chance to be in your favor. So thank you very much for your time. And this is it's a video. This is live video about seasonality on a stock, and I thought I'd share that information with you how you do some day trading or long-term investing. So have a good day, and we'll see you next time on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.